Hey guys, this is Adam with TAT Express. You know, I get asked all the time, hey Adam, what's a good truck I should buy? What truck do you recommend? You know, I haven't found a faultless truck yet, but today I want to go over with you common issues on a DD15. So, hope you liked the video. If you learned something, like, subscribe, share the video. Let's get right to it. Okay guys, so there's just a few things I'd like to go over for the common issues on a DD15. One is going to be low oil pressure. Okay, so after 500K, you could experience some low oil pressure. A lot of times what a shop's going to recommend you do is replace the oil pump and your mains. Although it is a good idea to check your mains, it's not recommended or it's not required. What happens with these DD15s is over time the O-rings for the suction tube that sucks the oil from the bottom of the pan, they lose their seal by becoming brittle from the heat. So it's an easy fix. Drop in the oil pan, replacing all your O-rings for your oil slump, putting everything back on, and you got your oil pressure back up. So if you're in that position, make sure you're at the right shop. Make sure they're troubleshooting you correctly. If they're suggesting you do mains and the pump, that may be a little bit excessive. It will fix the problem. Most of the time, it's just going to be your O-rings. Okay, guys. So next thing I'm going to go over is oil leaks. So we all know it's not a diesel engine if it's not leaking oil. So what I want to do is go over just a couple of areas that I would keep an eye on with your DD15. One is back here in the back. You're going to have your fuel pump, and below that is your air compressor. Now where those mate together, the gaskets usually leak. Around 500K, over 500K, you're going to see a lot of oil leaks. Or if you do see oil leaks, that's where it's going to be coming from. It's an easy fix. It's just resealing your air compressor and your fuel pump. Another area is your oil cooler housing, which is this particular area here. That's the housing for your water pump and your oil cooler. Over time, that's going to leak as well down the block. What that's going to need to be done is, of course, reseal your oil cooler housing there. Another big concern here is up top. Let me see if I can get some light on them. You know, we've mentioned this before. This is your rocker box here where it seals on your head there. Here at the bottom, you can see this one's starting to leak just a little bit. This is where you're going to get a lot of your leaks. Now, this is one of the major leaks that we see is the rocker box. It makes a pretty big mess. Over time, what's going to happen is that lower rocker box gasket is going to end up losing its seal through the same process. It just gets hot, gets brittle, it's not able to seal anymore, and over time it just starts leaking. Another thing I'd like to mention to you guys is making sure you're using the right oil weight. 15W40 is what's recommended by Detroit. A lot of guys try to use heavier weights during the winter time. I wouldn't recommend that, because what that's going to do is bring your oil pressure a lot higher, a little bit higher, and it's going to cause more oil leaks for your engine. So make sure to just stick with the oil that Detroit recommends. And if you do have any of these oil leaks or any concerns, just make sure to give us a shout. I can kind of point you in the right direction. So. Okay guys, another thing I'd like to cover is your crankcase filter. Your crankcase filter is down here on the passenger side of the vehicle. Let me see if I can get you a good view of it. So it's below the turbo. This is your crankcase filter. It's an assembly. It's not serviceable. After 500K, it's a good idea to get those replaced. They carry a filter in there. Over time they could clog up, not let your engine breathe the way it needs to. And it's just a good system to have monitoring your engine. It monitors the blow-by of your engine, so that's just a good device to have working like it's supposed to. It's most of the time when I see it go bad, it's just leaking oil. So replacing it is what we recommend. So hopefully that helps you out as well. Okay guys, so that's just a few issues that I covered for the DD15. The last thing I'd like to mention, and we can actually put the link above on the video that we did just about a week ago on no start issues. Basically, it's just explaining to you that going to the right location for oil changes, anytime you need open up the fuel system, you have to use Detroit approved priming tools. So make sure you're going to the right shop. Also, Detroit does not recommend you use any starter fluid. You're able to use starter fluid on older engines, but these newer engines, you can really cause some damage using starter fluid. So do not use starter fluid. So hopefully you guys liked the video. I'm hoping you guys learned something from the video. If you did, like, subscribe, share the video. We're going to be putting more information out there. If you got any questions about your DD15, you can call us at 972-225-3017, or you can email us at info@tatexpressinc.com. So you guys take care. Again, I hope you liked the video, and until next time, see you later.